Hi everyone, I'm Miss Potts and I am the chorus teacher here at Southwest. We are going to explain how choosing classes works and how to get into music here at Southwest. You are making the transition from elementary to middle school. In elementary school, you most likely stayed with one teacher for math, language arts, science, and social studies. And then you went to a rotation of specials once a week. You probably had specials like PE, science, media, guidance, Spanish. Each school has its own specials. When we get to middle school, some changes happen. You will be placed in math, language arts, science, and social studies classes, but what we used to call specials in elementary school are now called electives in middle school. By law, you must take health and PE every single year, and this takes up one elective slot. But you will have a choice for your other classes. These classes include career, technical education courses, Spanish, dance, chorus, band, and orchestra. There are some scheduling considerations to make.
Hello folks, my name is Mr. Myers, and I am the band teacher here at Southwest. You know that some of your classes are already decided for you, including health and PE as an elective, but we need to tell you how scheduling works. Each elective is either a year-long or a half-year semester course. A year-long course means you stay in that class for the entire year, going every other day, which is either an A day or a B day, whatever day you are assigned whenever you receive your personal class schedule. A semester course means you will only go to that class on an A day or B day for only half the year, which is one semester. Band, orchestra, and some CTE classes are year-long, meaning whenever you register, you will stay in that course for the entire year. Dance, chorus, art, Spanish, health, and PE, and some CTE courses are semester long, meaning you will stay in that course for one semester. We know this sounds confusing, so let's look at some examples of actual student schedules. Example A. This student is playing the flute in band, taking PE and health and CTE. He will be in band all year long on A days during electives. Take health and PE first semester on B days. Then switch to CTE second semester on B days. Example B. This student is playing the string bass in orchestra, taking dance and health and PE. She will be in orchestra all year long on B days during electives. Take art first semester on A days, then switch to health and PE second semester on A days. Example C. This student will take dance, health and PE, chorus, and Spanish. He will be in health and PE on A days first semester and dance on B days first semester. Second semester, he will have Spanish on A days and chorus on B days. Feel free to pause this video, rewind, and listen to the explanation again so you can understand the differences between choosing year-long and semester classes.
Hi all, I'm Miss Wright and I'm the orchestra teacher here at Southwest Middle School. So we've explained to you how scheduling works, but now you need to know how critical it is that your decisions are made carefully. Band and orchestra are only offered as beginning classes during 6th grade. That means the only time you can start in class as a beginner in CMS over all the grades is 6th grade. You can't wait until 7th grade and decide you want to play the clarinet. You can't wait until you're a freshman in high school and decide you want to play the viola. Each year, band and orchestra is cumulative, meaning it builds off the previous year. You don't just jump from 6th grade to 8th grade math overnight, and that's exactly the same way it works with band and orchestra. You need the previous year's knowledge and skills and content in order to be able to move on to the next year. You build on what you learned the previous day, week, month, and even year. The first year is always dedicated to learning how to hold and care for your instrument, and that's every instrument that we offer. We don't leave anyone out in the cold, and we teach you from the very basics, everything you need to know about playing your instrument and taking care of your instrument. In 7th and 8th grade, we start to do more activities such as travel or competitions or field trips or just more performances in and around the school and in our community. The most important part of my message, though, right now, is if you think you want to play an instrument, if there's, part of you just saying, that might actually be kind of cool, then you need to sign up. You need to go ahead and register for the class. Now is the time. We always have students who come to us after school has started. We're saying months after school, and they say, hey, I heard band and orchestra is really fun. Can I join now? And our question back to those students is, why didn't you sign up during registration? It breaks our heart, but it's really difficult to get someone into the class after we've been doing this for several months because we've gone over all of the basics that you need to know to play your instrument. It's just about impossible to go back and catch someone up when they've missed just months of instruction. So when it comes to filling out the registration form, or it could be a card, physical card, or it might actually be some kind of electronic form. At the time of recording this, not quite sure yet, but we're going to show you how it works. You will have a chance to rank your choices for electives. If you want to play an instrument, you must select band or orchestra with a number 1. And we'll show you on a graphic in just a moment. You have to put those as your one of those as your first choice. If you aren't sure which instrument you want to play yet, like you kind of like violin, you kind of like flute, just pick band or orchestra. We'll give you an opportunity to try the instruments a little bit later, and it's not a big deal for us to switch you over to the other class. We just need to get you in the instrumental music class right now. Band and orchestra students always get placed into band and orchestra. There is no, we don't turn people away. So you're the only people who get that dedicated choice. If you want band or orchestra, you are guaranteed to have band or orchestra. And then the rest of the schedule and all the other students are placed in different classes from there. So we've got a little infographic up right now, and you can follow along with me. It might look something like this. It might look a little bit different whenever you get it, but you're gonna have about 8 choices. And what you need to do is rank those like 1 to 8. If you really wanna do band, then you need to make sure that band says number 1 next to it. Not a 2, not a 3, not a 4, band says 1. If you want to do orchestra, you have to make sure it says 1 right next to it, okay? No 2, 3, 4, it's got to say 1. You can see the year-long classes, and then you can see your semester classes. So you'll have a choice to select band or orchestra. Hopefully, we see you in band or orchestra. And then you can choose another semester class that you would really like to explore. To recap, if you do sign up for band or orchestra, you are signing up for a year-long class, and you only get to choose 1 year-long class. While most of our students do stick with it from 6th grade all the way through 8th grade and even on into the high school band and orchestra, occasionally we have some students who they gave it their good effort in the first year and it just wasn't their thing. We never hold it against anyone. If you came in and you tried violin for a year and it just wasn't your thing, that's okay. It's all right. Sometimes it just doesn't click, and that's okay. But most of us do love it whenever we get involved in it. I know it made a huge impact in my life. So most of our students have different aspects of orchestra or band or choir that they love. So you might strictly love playing the instrument and playing the music. You might come in and find that these people become your best friends for your entire life. You might come in and realize that you are hooked on the traveling. Like, that is the big thing for you. All of those revolve around putting a 1 next to your selection for the course card. So we'd love to see you in our music classes next year. Please take a look at all of our other videos for more information about signing up for music. And we will see you in the music room soon. Bye.